Hello, I'm Stewart.
Hi, and I'm Paul.
And this week we watched Confine.
I'm protected. I'm safe. I'm secure.
So Confine is about a ex-model called Pippa who is recovering after what you found out is a car accident. She's both physically and emotionally scarred, and she's kind of become agoraphobic. She's confined herself to her flat. She won't go out anywhere, and her world is kind of shattered by this robber who breaks into the flat and kind of takes her hostage essentially, under dire conditions, and it's really the story of a woman who's kind of taken hostage in her own home, but she can't leave her own home.
A C-list celebrity hostage. I'm honoured.
Who are you waiting for?
We may have a tinsy problem.
Kayleigh, what have you done?
Henry, this is Pippa. She used to be a model, if you can believe it.
So Confine was quite an interesting one. What drew me to the film really was it's a contained thriller. It's British, so tick some big boxes for me. But it was really the premise which was just really interesting. Basically, it's a hostage film about the hostage, however, is an agoraphobic. So she's actually scared to be in the environment, but she's terrified to leave her own flat. The other female character, Kayleigh, who comes in, she's the robber, but you start to get more and more of her story. And it's very kind of compelling to see these two women become more and more explained really as to why they're behaving in that way. And it's almost justified for both of them in a way, which is interesting.
I did everything I could for you.
You forget who's in control here! You do what I say when I say. Do you understand, beauty queen?
So Kayleigh, the robber who breaks into Pippa's flat, for me, she was just an amazing character to watch. I'd go so far to say, really, I've not seen a strong female character of that caliber, in films for a very long time, really.
Yeah, really well done.
She had an amazing character contradiction. She was incredibly strong, incredibly resourceful, very dark. I mean, she's, again, we don't want to give too much away, but she does some pretty horrific things. But all the time, she's playing it off on a very feminine level. Almost sweet and innocent in places.
Yeah, she's like, don't make me do this.
Yeah.
And it's like, I have to do this, okay? And it's like, you don't, you crazy bitch. But it's her character, and, you know, things when Pippa confronts her, and it's like, what, didn't Daddy give you enough attention? And she's like, just gets a knife and goes, don't make me do something I'll regret. And it's like, you don't mess with her, she's crazy.
You would be terrified if you crossed this girl.
Yeah.
But equally, she's got that air that, okay, it's all just business, but also...
It's just a job, she just wants to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
And
the kind of, the comedic lines as well are given to pinpoint precision, really, on the delivery. And it made me laugh, again, for all the wrong reasons. But it's very funny in places because it's so clever. And there is a nice bit where they come together a little bit. There's elements of hope being played.
It's the same like when we're watching The Heist. You kind of want them to come together and be friends, and when they're having the banter back and forth and they're finally kind of connecting, you're like, oh, maybe this is going to work out okay, and then just changes again and it just grabs her hair, you know. It's
but she turns on a knife edge so well, though, as well.
It's brilliant, and it's very realistic. You don't go, that's silly, she would never do that. As a character, she's fully
so
formed.
Well-rounded, Which
very
again,
good.
Amazing writing, brilliant directing as well. And
considering they just had the flat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, the flat, it was purpose-built set and really lush. They've really made it feel like a successful person's London flat.
In the behind the scenes, we were saying that they apparently just asked loads of like furniture companies and places to just give them stuff for the film for free advertising, and they got really nice stuff.
Brilliant.
It's
things.
not IKEA. This is really, really nice stuff.
Lots of one-off artworks as well. I mean, it's really impressive again for a low-ish budget film to get that level of just kind of plush lushness. It's a really lovely set, and it's shot really nicely as well. Lots of use of strong colours, nice tracking shots, very bold cinematography, and it all feels very rich and affluent. And then you drop these characters in who really shouldn't be there and watch the fireworks fly. Well, actually, only one more character is introduced. Alfie Allen, famous for
Game of Thrones.
Plays a really different character in this. A little bit of a bumbling idiot type.
I expected him to be the hard man coming in who's going to go, what are you doing taking a hostage, beat her. But really, he's the oh my god, what are we going to do? And it's good to see him play that character, because as Theon Greyjoy in Game of Thrones, he's very different, stubborn, up his own arse, and it's nice to see him play this character.
But what was really nice for me is the reversal of Kayleigh's the strong character leading Alfie down this dark path. As Alfie becomes more and more part of Kayleigh's plan, the plan gets revealed more and more to the audience, and you start thinking, hang on, this isn't a robbery gone wrong. There's a lot more to it than
There's
this.
something else going on there.
And it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper, which is really nice. It's all in one flat, so you think, well, it's going to feel very static, inevitably. But it really didn't. There was lovely sections to it. The first where Pippa, Kayleigh first breaks into Pippa's flat and she doesn't know Pippa is there. So there's this amazing cat and mouse
they're just kind of sneaking around, not knowing where the other one is. And Pippa's just trying to contact the police or find a way, but
she can't leave.
She can't.
So she does these things that a normal person, a sane person wouldn't, but it's revealed in such a great way that it just adds to the character. It doesn't feel cheesy or not realistic. The writer-director was Tobias Tobbell. Only his second feature, which is quite interesting, although a lot of experience in playwriting. And I think that really comes through because his characterisation was amazing. The dialogue in places was very witty, very kind of dark. And I really hope he's just going to go from strength to strength. I've checked out his website and stuff like that. Apparently his next projects are going to be sci-fi based.
Excellent.
But, I thought this would make you very happy. Sci-fi based, but hopefully also contained as well. Because I really want to see some more stuff from him.
So Pippa is played by Daisy Lowe, who's an actual British fashion model, and this was her first feature role.
Feature role, I believe.
And she's really good. You can see her kind of learning the craft throughout the film. As she goes through it, but she's brilliant in it, and she fits the role perfectly.
Definitely. I mean, she must have been able to draw on that past experience because, you definitely feel that character was very real, and it's a difficult role to play for a first feature. So for me, the breakout role, really, the one that I was really, really impressed with was Kayleigh's character, played by Eliza Bennett.
She was brilliant in the film.
Really phenomenal actress. Such a compelling experience to watch, really. You were just I was blown away.
You have no free will whilst I'm here. You do what I tell you to do. Listen and obey.
So if you haven't guessed already, we were big fans. I was a massive fan of this film. I was a fan of before it started. I really liked the idea of the premise. I really wanted it to be good. Do you know what I mean? The premise, the contained thriller, it ticked all the boxes for me. So I wanted it to be good. I put off watching it actually because I was a bit like, if it's not, I'll be disappointed. It was brilliant.
You got your money's worth.
Definitely
worth the money.
Signed copy as well.
Signed copy. Alfie Allen and the other cast members. So famous.
But it really blew me away. It was so clever, so good, so thrilling. Lots of suspense in there. It made me scream all the way through. Why don't more people know about this film?
Yeah, definitely.
It's an amazing British film that isn't getting the attention it should
But this is why we're doing this programme.
This is it.
Because we find these films, we give a little review, and we just hope that at least one person will at least check this out.
Definitely.
Give them the chance to kind of get more exposure, really, because these films don't get big cinema releases.
Fortunately not.
Yeah, it tends to go straight to DVD, but it's just the way the market works. And they're really good stories, and they're, again, like Slasher House and The Hide before it, they're low budget, and they just show that what you can do with one location and a bit of talent,
good
really.
storytelling.
Yeah, good storytelling.
I've been kind of passing the name Confine to everyone I see.
Yeah.
It's watch this film, dig it out, find it. Don't pirate it. Pay the money because it's worth it. These guys really deserve the support.
Because again, if you're going to pirate these types of films, you're not going to support the industry at all. Especially these low budget films. Yeah,
exactly.
We're going to lose these films, and we're going to have Transformers 14, where there's no live action actors. They're all CGI.
Yeah.
So we really want your feedback. Again, in the comments below, tell us what you're watching. Tell us what you want us to review and have a look at that you think we should check out, because we really love British film.
Yeah, and please share this as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're filmmakers. We're passionate about this stuff, but we want you guys to share it because there's so many great films out there, and the audiences aren't getting generated in British cinema, which is such a shame. So if this little review helps some great films like Confine, like The Hide, all the other ones we've done, if it shows more people and gets them watching it, then brilliant. That'll be perfect for us.
Excellent. So we will see you in 2 weeks' time with our next review, which we won't spoil for you because it's a doozy. See you later.
Bye.